This is crazy to me. Of the three Tom Holland Spidey movies, No Way Home is the best reviewed at 93%,
Find that so hard to believe.
which is insane to me because I
It
love
is.
Homecoming. I thought Far From Home was pretty great. And then No Way Home is just like, it's a solid 45 minutes to an hour. And then for me, the last hour just, it's not terrible, but it loses momentum.
Yep.
I don't understand how that one scored so high. I can't wrap my head
Yeah.
around it.
That is a major surprise to me as well.
Now I weirdly just mentioned I think Interstellar was maybe the greatest theatrical experience. Maybe that's from a technical standpoint, but in terms of just like an experience with the audience, No Way Home might be the best thing that I've ever been to.
There is a guy in front of me in like the row where you can it's like the handicap row. The guy literally jumped out of his seat and was running up and down like on in that row, and then he was like it was total
I
chaos,
I
and I
feel
loved
like
it.
I remember at my screening it was the you enter, so it's this flat area that goes up the
Yeah.
stairs. And I feel like I don't know if I've made this up over the years. And maybe we talked about this on when we, reviewed that. I swear there was a guy doing something similar running back and forth, but he was doing backflips because he was so excited about what was unfolding.
Weirdly enough, Far From Home, I really like, but also being a huge Jake Gyllenhaal fan, I wish they did a little bit more and some different things with his character, Mysterio, but still really, really liked it. Of these three, I think that might be my favorite of, and I know that
Yeah,
sounds really
I don't think
like
so.
absurd to say. And it's also the lowest scored critically at 91%.
But they're all in the 90s. That's the
Yeah.
crazy thing is they're all in the 90s, which makes this one super hard,
Yeah.
I think, to predict because history says 90s, but we've
Yep.
seen this recently where things three have done really well and we expect good things and it could be if this is low 80s it wouldn't surprise me. I kind of want to go a little higher, but I'm going to give myself a little wiggle room. I'm going to lock in 88%.
Wow. Okay. This is going to be fun because I think this is going to be in the 90s. So you
What?
felt, yes, there seems to be a lot going on in this movie, but done right. It seems that it's juggled well. And I would argue that this could be the highest scored Spider-Man of Tom Holland's films, of the four that we've received. But I'm not going to say that. So we had Homecoming at 92, then it dropped a little bit with Far From Home. No Way Home, 93, went up. I'm going to say just like we saw a little etch down from that, from Homecoming to Far From Home, I think it does that with No Way Home to this. I'm going to say 92. So it's going to tie
Wow.
Homecoming score.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Well, I
I
mean, I hope so. I'm excited. What's, weirdly the most, I want to say the thing that I'm excited for the most, but it is up there. It's actually Mark Ruffalo. I want to see Bruce back. I want to see the Hulk go crazy.
Savage Hulk.
I want to see if Sadie Singh's who we think she is, which I really go back and forth on.
This is, dare I say, of all the movies that we've talked about, my most anticipated of July.